This is one of those stories that doesn't begin with a scream or a slammed door or a dramatic confession whispered in the dark. It begins with a box. A plain cardboard box, taped shut with yellowing tape, shoved into the back corner of my childhood attic, like it was hoping no one would ever notice it again. I was 34 years old when I found it. Old enough to believe I knew my family. Old enough to think there were no surprises left. Old enough to be completely wrong. I hadn't planned on going into the attic that day. I'd come back to my parents' house in Ohio to help my mother downsize. My father had passed away 6 months earlier, and Mom was finally ready to let go of the house we'd lived in for as long as I could remember. The place smelled the same. Coffee, lemon cleaner, and something faintly dusty that always reminded me of safety. We spent the morning sorting through kitchen drawers and old photo albums, laughing and crying in equal measure. By afternoon, Mom's knees were aching, so she asked if I could check the attic for anything worth keeping before we called it a day. "Just boxes of junk up there," she said, waving a hand. "If it looks important, bring it down." The attic ladder creaked under my weight as I climbed up. Heat pressed down on me, thick and stale. Dust floated in the sunlight like tiny ghosts. I expected Christmas decorations, old clothes, maybe my high school yearbooks. I didn't expect the box. It was tucked behind a stack of suitcases I hadn't seen since the 90s. Smaller than the others. No label, just tape. The kind of tape people use when they don't want something opened again. My first instinct was to leave it alone. Something about it felt intentional, like it was hidden on purpose. But curiosity is a powerful thing, especially when it comes to family. I dragged the box into the light and peeled the tape back. Inside were folders. Manila folders, neat and organized. Too organized for junk. The first thing I saw was a birth certificate. Not mine, not my brother's, not anyone I recognized. The name made my stomach tighten. A woman's name. Dated 1988, the year before I was born. Under mother, my mom's full name was typed clearly. Under father, my dad's name. I sat down hard on the attic floor, dust puffing up around me. I stared at that piece of paper like it might start explaining itself if I waited long enough. I was their oldest child. That's what I'd been told my entire life. My brother, Matt, was born 3 years after me. There had never been mention of another child. No whispers, no sad looks, no before you were born stories. Hands shaking, I pulled out the next folder. Hospital records. Adoption paperwork. Letters. So many letters. They were addressed to my parents, postmarked from different cities across the country. Most were never opened. Some were. A few had handwritten notes scribbled on the envelopes. Do not respond. Handled. Burn after reading. My chest felt tight. The air in the attic suddenly felt thin. There was a photo tucked between 2 folders. A small, slightly faded picture of a baby girl wrapped in a pink blanket, dark hair already thick on her head. On the back, in my mother's handwriting, were 3 words. "I'm so sorry." I don't remember climbing down the ladder. I don't remember walking into the living room. I only remember my mother's face when she looked up and saw what I was holding. The color drained from her cheeks. "Oh," she whispered. That was all she said. "Oh." We sat at the kitchen table for a long time without speaking. The house ticked and hummed around us, oblivious. Finally, I slid the birth certificate across the table. "Who is she?" I asked. My voice sounded calm, It felt like it came from someone else. My mother closed her eyes. When she opened them again, they were wet. "She's your sister," she said. The word landed between us like a dropped plate. I laughed, a short, sharp sound. "No, that's not funny." "I know," Mom said quietly. "I know." She folded her hands together, knuckles white. "Her name is Lily." I stared at the photo again. My sister, a sister I'd never known existed. "Where is she?" I asked. Mom shook her head. "I don't know." Something inside me snapped. "You don't know, or you won't tell me." She flinched. I stood up so fast my chair scraped loudly against the floor. "You had another child. You gave her away. You never told me. And now you're telling me you don't know where she is?" Tears spilled down her cheeks. "We didn't give her away because we wanted to," she said. I froze. "What do you mean?" My mother took a shaky breath. "Your father's parents," she said. "They were very traditional."
Very controlling. When I got pregnant the first time, before your dad and I were financially stable, before we were married long enough in their eyes, they told us the baby would ruin his career. My heart pounded. "So you listened to them?" "No," she said quickly. "We tried not to, but they threatened us. They said if we kept her, they'd cut your father off. No financial help, no inheritance, no family support. Your dad was terrified. We were young." The room felt smaller. "So you chose money over your child?" I whispered. Her face crumpled. "We chose survival," she said. "At least that's what we told ourselves." I sank back into my chair, numb. "We thought it would be temporary," she continued, "an open adoption. We were supposed to get updates, photos, letters. But after a year, the family stopped responding. The agency said they couldn't force contact. And then life kept moving. You were born, then Matt, and your father," he swallowed hard. "He couldn't talk about her, ever." I thought of my dad, gentle, quiet, the man who coached my softball team and fixed my bike and cried at my college graduation. How could he live with this? I asked. "He didn't," Mom said softly. "Not really." That night, I lay awake in my old bedroom, staring at the ceiling, replaying everything, every family photo, every holiday, every moment that now felt incomplete. I had a sister, somewhere, and she had grown up without us. By morning, I knew I couldn't let it go. I spent weeks digging through the box. Letters hinted at addresses, schools, last names that might have changed. I hired a private investigator. I sent DNA kits into the void and waited. In the middle of all this, I want to pause for just a second, because if stories about hidden truths, long-buried secrets, and real family drama pull you in like this one, make sure you hit like and subscribe. It helps this channel grow and lets me keep bringing you stories that make you feel something. The DNA match came back 3 months later. A half-sister, living in Oregon. Her name wasn't Lily anymore. It was Lauren. I stared at the email for an hour before replying. My hands hovered over the keyboard, every sentence I typed sounding wrong. "Hi, I think I might be your sister." Delete. "You don't know me, but our parents." Delete. Finally, I sent something simple, honest, terrifying. "I believe we share biological parents. I just found out about you. I don't know if you want contact, but I'd like to talk if you do." 3 days passed, then 4. On the 5th day, my phone buzzed. I've been waiting my whole life for this message. We talked for hours that night. Lauren told me about her childhood. Her adoptive parents were kind but distant. She'd always known she was adopted, but the details were vague. She'd felt like something was missing, a question no one wanted to answer. "I used to imagine my birth mother," she said. "I wondered if she thought about me on my birthday." I swallowed past the lump in my throat. She did, every year. We decided to meet. When I saw her at the airport, it was like looking into a distorted mirror. Same eyes, same crooked smile, different life written all over her posture. We hugged, tight, long. And in that moment, I realized something else. This wasn't just her loss. It was mine, too. Introducing her to my mother was harder. Mom cried. Lauren cried. Years of silence collapsed into one living room. "I never stopped loving you," she said. "I know," Lauren replied. "I just wished you'd fought harder." That truth sat heavy between them. It always will. Some secrets don't disappear when they're revealed. They just change shape. My brother took the news quietly. "So I have another sister," he said. "Okay." Then he hugged her like it was the most natural thing in the world. We're learning each other now, slowly, carefully, building something new from the ruins of something lost. My father never got to meet her. That's a grief we all carry. The box is empty now. The secret isn't hidden anymore, but it changed everything. Because family isn't just who you raise, it's who you lose, who you find, who you choose to fight for when the truth finally comes out. If this story moved you, surprised you, or made you think about the secrets that might be hiding in your own family, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support means more stories like this can be told, and sometimes those stories help us understand our own lives a little better.